Hi, my name's John. Welcome to a video all about cooking. So if you expect to see a little bit of welding or some screw cutting or a bit of milling, you're in the wrong place, because tonight is going to be pure and simply cooking. One of the lads at work says, John, you haven't done a video for quite some time, and he said it's like a bit of a challenge to cook a steak. In fact, it's actually to cook a tomahawk steak. So this is going to be the method I'm going to use to cook this tomahawk steak. That's the steak in question: rib on, or a bone on ribeye steak, 32 ounces of pure goodness. So that's going to be tonight's little project, and I'm hungry as well, so I'm looking forward to it. The first thing I want to do is season it with simple salt and pepper. You could put whatever rub you fancy on, but I like salt and fresh ground black pepper, and I like plenty of it. The steak is at room temperature. It's been out of the fridge for a good hour now, resting. Make sure you get all the end coated as well. Plenty of seasoning, plenty of salt and pepper. This is going to be good. I'm going to sear the steak in a red hot frying pan. The wife's not in, so the smoke shouldn't really matter. Then I'm going to cook it in the oven. I've got a thermometer and I'm going to cook it until it hits a temperature of 130 degrees. That is medium rare. Any more than that would actually ruin the steak as far as I'm concerned. I need to make some sort of rack to put it on in the oven, because if I use her rack, she'll not be happy at all. Right, I've got a small baking tray just to catch all the juices that come out of the steak. I don't want to make a mess in the oven, because I'll be getting wrong again. That goes onto there. Then I made a nice stainless steel grade which will lie on there. That's 3 or 4 stainless rod. I had no 316, but I'm sure it'll do. And then the steak is going to lie on there, and that's how it's going to cook. Right, this pan's hot, literally smoking hot. There's a little bit of olive oil in there. So I'm simply going to put the steak in. More heat. I'm going to sear that for roughly 3 minutes. Turn it over, sear the edges, and then it goes in the oven to cook. I should have cut the bone off so I could get the whole thing in the pan, but I'm sure it'll be alright. That's had roughly 3 minutes. I'm going to turn it over, and that's the beautiful seared colour. I've decided to trim the bone down. Now you must make sure whenever you use workshop equipment in the kitchen that the wife isn't in, because she'll not like it. Right now the steak will lie flat because I've taken some of the handle off. Because I've removed the natural handle, I'm sure these vice grips will do the job. I'm going to make sure all the edges are nicely seared, and that meat is a beautiful colour now. Right, the steak now gets transferred onto the wire grate we did earlier, and that goes into a oven. It goes in an oven at 200 degrees C for probably 10 to 15 minutes, but I have got a temperature probe and I'll be checking the temperature quite regular. Once it gets to 125, 130, that is medium rare. Right, it's on 135 degrees. So now's the time to take it out of the oven. I'm going to wrap it up in tin foil and let it rest for 10 minutes or so before I cook it. But I've already cooked it, but let it rest before I cut it up or cut into it, which I'm really looking forward to. Right. I'll be getting wrong for the state of the tin foil I normally do. Right, so that rest for 10 minutes and then we're going to be into it. Oh dear me, that looks so nice. Medium rare tomahawk steak. There's basically only one thing to say now, and that's thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I hope you liked the video. Right, let's see what all the fuss is about. Oh. This must be really bad because it is so nice, it's unbelievably nice, absolutely spot on. I won't eat all of this, but I'll eat most of it.